back, guys. Do another YouTube video. I'm so excited. I have not seen any of Charlie Kirk debates anywhere. And rest in peace. He's a great guy. I just wanted to see something. I don't see him all the time on YouTube. So if you guys want to see more of this, hit the like and subscribe. And let's get into the video.
Baby, anytime.
I honestly, I'm good. I just debated the governor of this state. I don't need to debate you, Parker, okay? You're a teacher.
Yes.
What is a woman?
Woman is a social construct that we've agreed upon.
So I want to thank you for proving a great point.
What?
You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much. You're an English major.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another chance.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Harry Potter.
That's
FBI statistics. It's well known.
Statistics working
Harry
to show
Potter.
me that 70%
comments.
of offenders were African American.
Are you married?
Yes, with 2 beautiful children.
Wow, good for you.
I could tell you're not married.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep
damn.
interrupting me. Every time I actually try to actually explain my point and have a reasonable conversation with you, you cut me off. My
Well,
shirt,
let's
everybody,
start
my shirt
talking.
says
Damn.
Charlie Kirk. Clearly you're offended.
Actually, I'm not. I find it hilarious. In fact, I'm so important that you have to make a shirt with my name on it.
I know
Wow.
you're obviously very anti-trans.
No, I'm pro-reality.
Charlie
I'm pro with
Kirk
that.
is the greatest of all time in facts. To be honest, it's very strange watching these videos knowing that he's gone and a wife made widow.
Story time. So we're here at Bill's Burgers in New York City, and right near this very table was the first time Dad met Mama. And it started as a job interview, and I was asking all these questions, philosophy, religion, Jesus, and then I realized Mama was beautiful and smart and elegant and Christ-like, and so I said, forget this job interview. I want to date you. And I said, I have enough friends. And that's where your journey started.
We are all crying today like we just lost a family member. A man was killed for using his freedom of speech. Let that sink in. That should infuriate you. So today, I'm going to use my platform to share all the good stories about Charlie Kirk because so many lies are being told.
I can tell you I'm super blessed. I have the best wife in the world. We have an amazing life. Building a family is the coolest thing ever. And my prayer for all of you is that you one day can do that.
That's so cute.
It's honestly the most joyful thing. And I've had some pretty amazing experiences. I've been very, very blessed. Very lucky, you could say, but very blessed is the word I would use. And the greatest joy I've ever had is coming home to my little daughter running up to my leg. There's nothing that even comes close to it. Not flying on Air Force One, not meeting with presidents. That pales in comparison to your little girl coming up and squeezing your leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, please notice how his kindness is literally throwing a light of beauty on these ladies and softening them into their lovely feminine natural state. That is the power of a good masculine man. He also was letting those girls know how important and how valued they are. I'm so glad that his wife has this record of how much he is so proud to be a husband and a father. Charlie Kirk, may you rest in peace and you will never be forgotten. Because remember, you can kill the messenger, but you cannot kill the message.
You are commanded to go do something productive with your life. To go give and to produce and to risk and to then go sow into other people. That is a biblical idea that has made the world a profoundly better place. Are you voting for Kamala?
I am.
Okay, what is her greatest...
Hey, free speech? Free speech?
Yeah, they have the freedom of speech to boo you. That's right.
Do I have the freedom of speech? Okay, so if I boo them, then it's an impediment of freedom of...
No, but I just gave you an open mic for 15 minutes. Let's just tell me, what is Kamala Harris's greatest accomplishment?
I would like to know too.
See, that's that question. You can't. Okay. The greatest accomplishment. That goes back to that goes back to sort of establishing an extreme. I can't definitively say, oh, this is the greatest, though, absolute
Name an
greatest.
accomplishment of hers.
An accomplishment of her? She got in, when she was the hey. Attorney General of California, she fought the insurance companies to decrease prices that they're not going to be price gouging. That's an accomplishment?
Wow. Okay. So that's worthy of your vote.
You support price gouging? I'm curious.
Well, no, I'm just curious. What has she done as vice president that makes you be like, that's my gal?
What is the vice president's the vice president is just president of the Senate. They don't have much.
Oh, that's interesting. If it's just a ceremonial role, why do we even have a VP?
Right.
Well, that's not the point. I'm saying
she was tasked to control the border. How has she done?
the vice president doesn't control the border.
They get portfolio projects from the president. She was given the portfolio project of the border. How was she done?
Again, she doesn't make any individual. I don't think she makes a top-down decision about the border.
She made a decision to reverse 50 Trump executive orders. Do you think Kamala Harris has done an objectively good job managing our border?
No. And we have all the Trump supporters in the back.
I appreciate the honesty.
It's like, what? Like, yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you, and have a good day.
I'm so embarrassed for that kid. Did you guys notice how Charlie Kirk never once disrespected him? Charlie Kirk deals with other students. He clearly will be missed.
I hate Charlie Kirk! I hate him! I hate him! I hate him! I hate him!
I'm gonna send her a signed hat.
What would you have to say?
Graduate college?
No.
In fact,
I didn't go to college. I've been able to be pretty successful without a four-year degree.
College.
Yeah, I did not go to
You're
college.
gonna come to college and act like you know
So
fucking better than everybody.
are we gonna debate resumes or ideas?
Ideas.
Because
do you
if we
think
want,
it's a good
hold on.
idea to just
Let's
defund every major
do you
fucking
want to
program?
debate resumes or ideas? Because if you want to argue from authority as if you're somehow smarter than I am because
I'm
you
not
have a
claiming
meaningless four-year college degree, or do we got to say who's actually right or wrong? You're engaging in a logical fallacy when you do that.
You think it's meaningless to have a degree in construction engineering?
Honestly,
and be a
most
person who
college
wants to
degrees
build
are
this
largely
country?
meaningless. Yes, most college degrees are meaningless, and most of you guys are being totally scammed by being here.
No.
Now, let me further complete the point.
So getting educated is a scam.
Most times, first of all, it's not always an education, and you are perfect evidence that you haven't really been educated. You are hyper hostile. You have no humility.
Yeah.
You have very little wisdom about how the world works. And you come and you want so badly to be recognized and noticed, you came with your own bullhorn to cut in line someone who patiently waited to ask the first question. What have you actually learned at this institution except that you're the center of the world and everyone must listen to you?
Bro got schooled at his own school. Charlie Kirk was totally the best at debating. Never
I'm on the spectrum.
Okay. Congratulations.
Why is it that a lot of the times people with uteruses have to carry all the responsibility that comes with getting pregnant?
You mean women?
I always like to joke I had a boss who never showed up to work.
So maybe that's who Elon fired.
He didn't. He fired me.
Oh, okay.
Charlie, you seem so stiff and white. Do you have a stick up your...
You seem so sweet. Does anyone love you in your life?
Given that you are anti-immigration.
Anti-illegal immigration.
Okay, that's fine.
I
I'll grant
want
you
more
that.
Elon Musks and less Elon Omars. Does that make sense?
I'll give you £1,000 right now if you could tell me the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. You said that twice. Yeah, the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. Can anyone tell me? £1,000. I'll give it to you right now. Yeah, name? Wrong, not a U.S. citizen. Citizen El Salvador. Anyone else? U.S. citizen deported under Trump. Nope, that was a lie.
No.
You should know better than that. You go to Oxford.
You believe that being here in America here is a right or a privilege?
Is a right and a privilege.
You have a right to be here?
Yes, I believe anybody has a right to movement to wherever they want.
So you would get rid of all borders?
Yes.
So when you land from an international flight at JFK Airport, no passport checks?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you for so bluntly telling us your view.
I'm a dirty commie, so yeah.
Modern problems requires modern solutions.
The NBA should be white.
Great, fine.
And the product would suck.
We are a conquered country.
Yeah.
Would you agree/disagree that the Make America movement, MAGA movement, is a cult?
What is a cult?
Do you know any characteristics of a cult?
I don't know, a charismatic leader that constantly lied people, and they took him out of everyday normal life and leads them towards ostracization and cutting off of family ties. Am I getting closer to describing the Democrat Party?
According...
Do you condemn Elon Musk doing Nazi salutes?
It's very simple. It was not a Nazi salute.
Do it.
See,
Do it.
I have done it multiple times. No, let me interrupt you. That is a bad faith question and argument. You just did a Nazi salute. You're a Nazi. I can't believe it. Get this Nazi off our campus.
Please, do you know what carbon dioxide is?
Yes. You want to see it?
Okay, you can't see it. It's a chemical property.
Oh, you want to hear it?
You can't hear it either.
You just did.
You cannot. No, you can't. You're hearing my voice. You're hearing the frequency of my voice. Like, okay, so you don't believe it.
Would you say he's a good businessman?
Yeah, I mean, he's a multi-billionaire.
What about his multiple businesses that have went into bankruptcy?
Yeah, I mean, look, you're going to fail sometimes when you do businesses. But
10 times?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's 78 years old. I mean, how many billions have you made?
I really just can't believe that these are actual, real 540 businesses. Let's just...
Everything else. How are you? What a beautiful kid that is. What a gift from God.
She truly is. She is the biggest blessing. Something that kind of has me like on the fence of whether or not I go kind of
But-
more like conservative or moderate. It's just seeing how
Give it up. That is a gift from the Lord, everybody.
That was the person y'all said that was racist and hated black people. I don't know about y'all, but you can't turn hate on or off. And a racist person would never call you and your family beautiful. Like, that's who y'all said hated black people.
Right.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, the more I go down this rabbit hole, the more I just get, like, re-pissed off all over again. Because I just get, like, the videos of folks celebrating and all of that just come back in my head. And the people who were saying, I'm celebrating because he hated black people. I'm celebrating because he was racist to us. And I come across videos like that, and I'm like, huh? Like,
I know.
and I already know somebody's gonna say that was just a clip. You contradicting yourself, because this whole time I've been preaching full context. Don't go off clips. And I just went off of a clip of him showing love to a black woman. But the point is, you cannot turn hate in your heart for somebody or for a group that y'all say on or off. If you hate a group, you gonna stand 10 toes on that. And that man showed would have stood 10 toes on something if he actually hated something.
True.
But all of a sudden in this situation, he sees this beautiful family of this mom and kid, and he's gonna call them beautiful and gift from God. And you trying to sit here and tell me that he hated black people and trying to tell me that he was racist to black people.
The leftists are screaming, Charlie Kirk was a racist. Well, excuse me, my bad. This is just a picture of Charlie Kirk with him and his best friend. Now, anybody who has ever watched Charlie Kirk's video knows for a fact that he was not a racist.
And I want to give Charlie some credit here, okay? Back in 2019, Charlie Kirk helped a lot of young blacks get to the White House. He changed a lot of their lives. A lot of them never imagined going to the White House, and Charlie helped hundreds of young black boys and girls go to the White House. Charlie, thank you for that.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, man.
So for people who want to call Charlie a racist, kiss my black ass. Excuse my language. Charlie Kirk is not a
look
racist.
good, man. Look good.
I love this guy. I'll tell you. And, you know, by the way, I have some New York Times reporters for you to talk to.
I'll talk to them.
No, yeah.
Now, to all the YouTubers out there with a platform, we need to share all these good stories about Charlie Kirk because so many lies are being told.
doing it
Hello,
right
guys.
now.
My name is Joey. I brought my father
Hi.
with me. He's a very liberal father.
Our family's divided. We're divided the same way the nation is divided.
I'm conservative, by the way.
Will anything ever be remedied? A nation divided against itself will not stand, neither will a family divided against itself.
Why do you think your son is conservative?
I have no clue. I'll let him answer that question.
That's a bad answer. Hold on a second. You as a father should listen to your son.
I listen to him all the time.
Hold on, but then you just said you don't know.
I don't know where he went so bad. I mean, come on. It's like, I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know how he went off the rails.
Would the smarter of the two like to chime in here? Yeah.
Absolutely. So I used to be, at one point, on my father's side. Upon doing my own research and seeing things firsthand, I've switched sides. We talk every day about politics to the point where it's divided us. And so for him to say that he does not know where I stand is
So let me ask you, do you think that maybe he wants to believe government will do good? Maybe that's...
Of course. Okay,
now maybe your son is going more conservative because he thinks government hasn't done a lot of good. Is that maybe a fair charitable interpretation?
That makes relative sense.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Here's what I'll just say in closing, guys. Never let politics get in the way of the beautiful relationship between father and son. My advice first is for the son to the father, understand he comes from a different generational perspective. He thinks government is probably a good force. Now your son, understandably, is seeing it harder than ever to own a home. He's seen a border wide open. He's seen lies from politicians. He's seen the enrichment of the ruling class. And instead of interrupting and want to get in an edge, smartly be like, maybe my son is processing a way that I might not agree with, but he's growing up in a different circumstance than I ever.
This clip was the perfect example of how powerful Charlie Kirk's message is. And this clip hits close to home because I had an auntie who didn't want me to be a part of the family anymore simply because I had different beliefs. And here's what I noticed. The biggest difference between the left and the right is that the right will dislike your opinions. But people on the left, they will literally hate you for your opinions.
My girlfriend and I have different...
See, the thing is that it's always gonna be left and right. So let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. So and also if you guys wanna also want to support me on my channel, I am sponsored by a company called Events.gg. Is it upside down? Events.gg. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah. It's upside down. Yeah. Well, it's inverted, but yeah, that's the company. Events.gg. If you guys want to check it out, and you'll get 10% off if you use my promo code SlyGG91. Yeah, and you guys get 10% off on your order if you want to support me. I put the link in the description, and you guys can go check them out. They have really good stuff. I mean, I'm getting some more products, so you guys want to check them out. So yeah, let's get back into the video.
differing political beliefs. So how should we handle our relationship when we have a lot of the same values but differing political beliefs?
Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
Do not marry this girl.
Yeah.
Do not marry someone that you cannot talk about the daily news with. You guys can laugh at it. Do not build a life with somebody where you cannot agree on what daily news channel to watch. I'm going to be honest. As someone who is married, when you have to instill values in a child, you cannot have the first elemental issue at 7 a.m. when you turn on the radio or a podcast to be disagreement. You got enough of that already in a home.
Yeah.
You need to have harmony. Build a life with someone where you have agreement on the macro issues. You can have disagreement on the micro issues. You need to agree on religion. You need to agree on eternity. You need to agree on political matters. You could disagree on what type of food you like. That's micro. Yeah. You could disagree on bedtime, right? You could disagree on the type of cars or where you vacation. That is micro. Macro, you must be in alignment. A house divided can't stand. And so that's the point, is that there must be harmony. So I'm a big believer in macro agreement. I'm not trying to like rock your world here, but do not try to change your girlfriend or your future fiance or wife politically. It does not work.
If you and your partner
of his movement,
partners have different values. That is the recipe for a failing and a disastrous relationship. You see, Charlie Kirk was a hero we didn't know we had, but the hero we all needed.
It's time to call him what he really was. Because of what he died doing, Charlie Kirk is a civil rights icon. Charlie Kirk was a civil rights leader that was martyred standing up for civil rights. And it is time that our side declares that and stands on that and claims that territory. These so-called civil rights leaders that have been around for the last 30 years are jokes. They're money hustlers, they're dividers, and they have nothing to do with civil rights. Martin Luther King was a civil rights leader. Martin Luther King was that man. RFK Jr. could even be called a civil rights leader. JFK could be called a civil rights leader. They led the way. Everyone else was just playing it for cash and for power, and I'm sick of it. Charlie Kirk died standing up and trying to show people how to exercise your civil right in a civilized manner. And they gunned him down because of it. It's time to start calling him Charlie Kirk, the civil rights leader.
Got another super fan.
Well, that's the thing is that, to me, I think he was, with a lot, I agree with Real America's Voice. A lot, he was assassinated. So, the problem here is that, I had it in my head. I was about to say, the thing is that he, was assassinated. I was trying to figure out what he was. I was going to say. Oh yeah. He was assassinated. But back then, this is another JFK moment. Well, here's the thing. There was a lot of conspiracies saying that there was more than one shooter everywhere. People were saying that there was people giving signals in behind right beside him, like baseball signals or military. I don't know what kind they were, but there was a lot of the actual shooter that shot him in the neck. I don't know if it was him, that guy, but it's like he was the Harvey Oswald in this situation, because because now the FBI are like investigating more video and more conspiracies, and like trying to figure out if there is another motive going on. But to me, I believe people are saying that he was assassinated. I think he was just crucified for what he done. Because think about it like this: there's murderers, there's assassination, and then there's crucifix case. I don't know how the correct word for crucified. Because murderers are like a family member, or just a random moment. And then assassinations is somebody who's paid to do it. And like has a hit on Lou, like Lou was targeted. I mean it kind of looks like this, but crucified is like Jesus Christ, like he was going in the mountains and like going and speaking the word of God and being answering questions and doing kind of, I don't know. That's just what I'm in my head. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. What happened here? He was crucified because of what he believed in. So I don't know. Put it in the comments down below. I just think he was crucified because he was speaking the word of God. he was trying to help people. A lot of people were trying to he was converting a lot of people to Christianity. He was opening people's eyes, and then because of it, the government was like, "I don't like it. We don't want this positivity. We don't want saving. Just get rid of him because what he believed in." I don't know. Put in the comments down below what do you guys think. Let's finish this
Right
video
there.
up.
That's a sign of endearment in most cultures. Come on up.
So why do you care so much about other individuals living their lives? What is affecting you? Do you have something up your ass or something?
Why do you care so much about what I have to say?
Because you're affecting other people's rights. You're taking away people's choices. You are hurting people.
Do you think every human being has a right to
Every
life?
single person out
Depending
there.
on how many weeks. But
a-
let's
So wait,
get-
hold on. Who's
No,
trying to take
no.
rights away? I want to protect the rights of all human beings. You call them a clump of cells. Who's trying to take rights away exactly?
So when is it a human being in your mind? When is it a human being
At-
in your mind?
Well, it's not even on my mind. Human development objectively begins at conception.
What if it's affecting the woman or anybody who is pregnant in this situation? What if they're going to die and they have to get an abortion? That's the only way they're going to live. Are they going to be over?
Well, hold on. Just so we're clear, that's only a couple thousand cases a year. But let's talk about the main thing, because there's over 1.5 million abortions every single year that don't involve rape, incest, or life of the mother. 1.5 million.
Most individuals that are having abortions are going to be mothers that cannot afford it. They usually have already 2 to 3 kids and a lot of time.
So it's acceptable to be able to murder your young if all of a sudden you don't have the money to support them. That you can murder your offspring if you're poor. 99.9% of all abortions are not rape and not incest and not life of the mother. How did that woman get pregnant in those certain situations? Did she?
Here's the thing I want to know is, why is she keep turning around? Like, is somebody else giving her stuff to say to him? Maybe she's the messenger and somebody else is tell him to say this. Say this to him instead. I don't know. And until what is it up with people constantly losing those IVFs? I don't. It just came to my mind. What is up with that? I mean, what if we can't afford $50,000 for they can pick whatever person they want, whatever traits they have. I don't know. I might have to edit that part. That's sorry. That just came to my mind. What is wrong with this world?
She just walked through campus and it just appeared and all of a sudden a baby is in her uterus? Or did she do something to decide to potentially have a child?
Sex, but also contraceptives sometimes don't always
Got
work.
it. So, but hold on a second. Shouldn't you take responsibility for your orgasms?
I don't think most men can make me come. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Well, again, outside of that statement, I'm not even sure how to take that, to be honest. Shouldn't you take responsibility for the sex that you have?
Let's say I was having sex and my contraceptives didn't work and I got the chance of getting pregnant. I am not having that child.
So, but you still decided to have sex.
Yeah.
And again, our opinion, when you go and decide, having sex is not something you need to survive. It's not like showering or eating or shelter. You can live without having sex. You can have a little bit of self-control. If you decide to go have sex, you should understand you play certain games, you win certain prizes, which might be another human life. Maybe we can get to some approximation of an agreement. Can we agree?
No.
Oh.
Speaking.
I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna say, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming out. If you guys want to see more, just hit the like, subscribe, and put in the comments down below what you guys actually think. I want to hear you guys' opinions, and I don't care. You guys have left it. I don't care if you guys like her. I don't care. I want to hear what you guys believe. I want to know what you guys believe, and if you guys want. Hit the like button, please. It really helps the video out to get out there more. And I'll see you guys in the next video.